Good morning, everybody. You want to know what's hard in life? That's way too broad. I know you're going to say a lot of things are very hard in life, and you wouldn't be wrong. One of them is when people exit your life. This can be really hard to deal with. We are a social species. We are a bonding species. And we literally, for our physical and mental health, need strong connections with at least 1 to 2 other people. And you form a lot of memories, and you have all these shared experiences, and you open and make yourself vulnerable, and you invest in these people. And you give your heart over to these people, and then they walk out of your life. And I'm not just talking about partners. It could be anyone, that one person that you get along with at work, retires or gets a new job. The one neighbor that you know and you can come over and have a cup of coffee with. Or borrow a cup of sugar, and they leave town for a new job. I need more of this morning. It doesn't have to be your partner. It can be your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, anyone that you've formed a deep attachment to. The deeper the attachment, the more difficult it is when they disappear from your life. The more of a void they create. I made a video that I will link to below about when people walk away from you, let them go. If someone retires or takes a job in a different city or needs a new apartment so they move, they're not walking away from you. But over the course of our life, we lose a lot of people. Think about the childhood friendships that you had. Very few people still have the friendships they had when they were in primary or elementary school, secondary or high school. People come and go. You come and go. And it can be extraordinarily painful and difficult. A quote that's helped me whenever I lose somebody that is very meaningful for my life has been that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Now, we can't keep them all for a lifetime. We would like to, but it's just not possible. People's lives change, and then they said they move to another country. They move away for marriage, for college, for all sorts of reasons. They retire, they get a different job. People lose touch. It says nothing about you. That's the first and foremost. And I cover that more in the video about if someone walks away, let them go. But don't just jump to conclusions that they're walking away because there's a little bit of a distance or a change in the relationship. So if you want more detail on someone literally like cutting you off and going, and how that says nothing about you, and how to cope, don't go chasing after them, and why not to, I'll link that below. But be sure you don't jump to conclusions. People's lives get busy. But as far as people entering and leaving your life, now there's nobody at work that you know or get along with. Now you don't know any of your neighbors. Doesn't feel as homey. your partner, your best friend, lives in another city now. You never see them. It puts a gap in the relationship or a permanent severing of a relationship is profoundly difficult on us. It stresses our coping skills. Think over the course of your life, how many people have made their way in? They were strangers to you. If you've ever been off to college, all the people that you met, you moved to a new city, all the people that you met, they became dear friends. They were not a part of your life before. You didn't need them before. And then they were there and they became dear to you. And now maybe some of them are gone or all of them are gone. Remember that you were a whole person before you met these people. They were not necessary in your life before you met them. You were whole, complete, fine, sentient being, all unto yourself, before that particular individual entered your life. Just like any other external circumstance, situation, item, we do not need a specific other person to complete us. Other people should be complete, healthy, non-toxic people, and you should be a complete, whole, healthy, untoxic individual, and you share your life space with these people. And just as you were whole and complete before they came into your life, you'll be whole and complete when they exit. And when they do, try not to get into bitter feelings or mournful feelings too much. It's a waste of your time and energy. And as I said, you can't keep everyone. People are not possessions. If you truly love and care about someone, what you want for them is for them to be happy, whole, and complete, and to be themselves, and to go and do and be in the directions that best suit them, to make them happy, whole, and fulfilled. And if that direction doesn't include you, because they're moving for a job across the country, or moving to where their husband's family came from, or their wives, or going away to school, your children, cross country, and you're not going to see them as a given, or your favorite only coworker is retiring and you don't know them outside of work, so you'll never see them. Whatever the situation, love means that you want what's best for the other, not what's best for you. Their happiness means as much as your happiness. And sometimes in order to have love for another person, you need to let them go. That is loving them, because you are allowing them to go, do, be what they need and want in their own life over your own wants to keep them. And go into relationships knowing that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And rarely is it the lifetime. As we get older, our friendship circle narrows. Quality over quantity. Just a few good friends is all you need. And perhaps a partner, perhaps not. But as things grow, shift, people grow and go in different directions and come and go out of your life. When you meet new people, I'll also link to letting go. Learn to let go. Healthy detachment. Don't reserve yourself because you're afraid to get to know this person and just lose them. You'll never get to experience love and intimacy and deep connection and trust and companionship with other human beings if you become gun shy and you're afraid to lose yet another person. Realize that people are time limited. Trigger warning, even if they stay for a lifetime, life is time limited. Something could happen to them at any point, and they could pass, and then they will be gone indefinitely from your life. So whether the relationship is time limited or their life unfortunately is gone, we're all not here forever. When you meet people, go in knowing it could be a reason person, could be a season person, could be a lifetime person, but you don't know. So give 90, keep 10. Keep a healthy detachment. Don't believe that you must have this person in your life in order to be okay, in order to survive, in order to live, that you have to have this person. Don't give yourself over 100%. People are not possessions. Go in with the expectation that this person could be for a moment because they came for a reason. They could be for a period of time because they came for a season. Or maybe if you're lucky, they're a lifetime person, but those are few and far between. So I'm going to link to when people walk away from you, let them go. I'm going to link to letting go, healthy attachment. Love means you want their happiness more than you want your own. So if their happiness and fulfillment involves them stepping away from your life, for whatever reason, if you really truly love them, not just are dependent upon them, but love them, have love for them, you want them to be happy as much as you want yourself to be happy. And so you're happy for them, even if that means you lose them from your life. And you have sustained a healthy 10% of awareness that this person coming in, or that is in now, is time limited. It's not a guarantee. They are their own entity. They could go at any time. And so you love, dive in wholeheartedly, openly, vulnerably, but keep 10% for yourself. Healthy detachment. Love but don't cling. Love but don't need. You're whole unto yourself. So link below to letting go. And I had another point and I forgot it. It's too early, guys. What's I going to say? I'm going to pause it while I think. As you were whole and complete before your dearest and nearest at any given section of your life came into your life, you were whole and complete after they leave. And when these new people came, and suddenly became important, did not exist before and suddenly became important. Every person that leaves doesn't create a, shouldn't create a vortex, a vacuum, an empty void. They should create space for new people, the promise of new people, because through various periods of your life, you have met dear, wonderful, important people to you that became cherished, irreplaceable people in relationships that were not even conceived of in your imagination because you didn't know them yet. Every time someone leaves, they create a little room for a new, interesting, wonderful, important person, for the available time, energy, space in your life to get to know the next person that's meant to be on your path in your journey, a new neighbor to move in. Maybe you get a little more social and try to get to know other people because you spent so much time with that one coworker or that one neighbor that you didn't allow the room for other people. Maybe your next partner will be your best partner. I'm not saying it makes it easier, but realize these people weren't born with you, so they won't go out with you either. They just showed up, and every time your plate is lifted a little from the people that were there to a distance or to being gone, now there's room for another new person to arrive when the timing is right. And overall, this is why it is important not to take people for granted. It is very, very easy to take your family, your spouse or partner, people that have been around for a very long time, your childhood friends, if you're lucky enough to still have them, the lifers or potential lifers, for granted. You just expect they're going to be there. And so you start neglecting the relationship, neglecting getting to know them. People grow and change, and you need to keep up. Cherish the people that you have because you don't know when they will go. Don't fault them for going. Allow them to go. And appreciate what you have while you have it. Do not take it for granted. Appreciate every moment because you don't know when they will go. And you don't know until afterward whether they came into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So you need to appreciate every moment you have with them. Invest in the relationship. Be mindful, attentive, and give and receive love while it is there. So be willing to let go. Attach appropriately. Don't chase after people who've gone. Don't hold grudges about it. Embrace the opportunity for new relationships. Realize you were whole before you met them. You're whole after they're gone. It's normal. It's natural. Quote of the day. You probably already know. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.